Jesus was born in Bethlehem of Judea. This was in Micah 5:2 when it speaks about it. It says, in the days of Herod, the king, behold, there came wise men from the east to Jerusalem, saying, where is he who is born King of the Jews? For we have seen his star in the east, and are come to worship him. And when Herod the king had heard these things, he was troubled, and all Jerusalem with him. And when he had gathered all the chief priests and scribes of the people together, he demanded of them where Christ should be born. And they said unto him, in Bethlehem of Judah. Right. For there it is written by the prophet, and thou Bethlehem in the land of Judah art not the least among the princes of Judah, for out of you shall come a governor who shall rule my people Israel. So hey, here we are at a standpoint. Here comes these wise guys.
You gonna call them the wise guys?
So these wise guys show up. They're on a mission. They seen the stars. Things had changed in the heavens. Things had changed, and there's a star.
There was a new star. Yeah.
And they followed it out. And some of you thinking, well, what's that got to do with salvation? Let me tell you. Just this study alone is a new star in the heavens.
Yeah.
And I don't know what point in time in your life you are, but at this point you turn to this place for a moment, for a reason, because you notice something new. We're different than what a lot of people are. We're not trying to come to you churchy or try to come to you in any certain way. We're both here. If you look at the other video, you're going to say these guys ain't even changed clothes. But this is really the same day, so we're just trying to do a video. But what I'm telling you is, it's pointing you to a direction. And that's to seek Christ for yourself. Josh, this video is going to change somebody's life. You believe that?
I believe it.
Man, I believe that as we open this word up, he's saying, then Herod, when he had privily, sound familiar? Right. Privily called the wise men, inquired of them diligently what time the star appeared, and he sent them to Bethlehem and said, go and search diligently for the young child, and when you have found him, bring me word again that I may come and worship him also. Man. He seemed like he want to worship Jesus Christ, don't he? Man.
But why would he tell them in private? If he was just going to worship him.
Right, because we know he had other plans.
Right.
He had a whole lot of other plans.
Just like God had other plans for Jesus and Mary and Joseph, God talked to him so God talked to him in the dreams. That was kind of private.
Right.
So I've noticed this throughout the Bible. When people are doing things in private, it's kind of like they have alternative motives.
Alternative motives.
Right.
You know what I believe also is that when Satan is working against you privately, man, when Satan is working against you privately, let me tell you something.
Okay.
God is speaking in your ear privately and turning you another direction. And if we just listen to the Holy Spirit, as the wise men did, they said, we're not going back to Herod.
Right.
We've heard a different voice saying, go another direction.
Of course.
And that's the enemy. Now, he's going to have people working against you. Throughout the scriptures we see, but God will raise up a standard. I mean, y'all maybe preach today, but God's going to raise up a standard against the enemy.
I believe that.
You think anything in your life to where things have just gone bad and God lifted up a standard?
Maybe not bad, but I feel like God has you in certain places just for a season.
Man.
And that's because I couldn't find a job, so when I moved back to Arkansas, but the only job I had that I could get at the time when I first moved back was a fast food job. You know why? Because I had done it before and I knew how to do it.